Hello, you alternative timeline Shark clones. Joel here from the Hangar Bay, bringing you July 2019's P Bandai delivery. Ton of stuff to get through. Well, let's get to it. Tallgeese III. So, this is the last of the Tallgeeses that I anticipate coming out from Bandai for a while. The Flugel is something from Glory of Losers, and I would actually anticipate an MG of that before we see the RG, mostly because they appear to be doing that with the MG line. So we've seen the Liao unit for the Shenlong and the Eagle unit for the heavy arms coming up very shortly, and I anticipate a Flugel, I guess, would probably be the next one, or somewhere along that chain. This is based on a solid, absolutely solid RG kit. Definitely can recommend that. The heat rod, you can see there, that's just a wire running through that connects out through those parts. You also have a different version of Zex there. Yeah, otherwise super solid kit. RG form. Unfortunately no water slides at the moment. I fully anticipate Bandai will release a GD sheet for the Tallgeese 2 and Tallgeese 3. But at the moment we just have to wait for that. Yeah, popular kit stuff because it's wing. And continuing on with wing, we have some Maganacs. So this is the Rashid and Abdul, and also the Auda and Ahmad custom units. So these are two slight variations of the Maganac which have custom parts. In the case of Rashid, it's got the shoulders, the weapons, and the heavy armor version of it, I believe. Also note that these kits only come with enough parts to build one Maganac. So if you want to build both customs, you can. You just need to get yourself a retail Maganac. Otherwise, yeah. This is the older one. This is the one with the big hand. Note that because it's only molded in one part, that hand unfortunately does. Yeah, there's the fingers there. So the fingers there, you can see through the plastic. They do have the gaps in it. You will need yourself a bit of paint and a bit of epoxy, and you can fill that in. You're not going to get, because of how sinks work and thickness of plastic when they're molding it, they can't, unless they do a two-piece design, you can't avoid that sort of gap. Another really interesting thing I noticed is these things, these are water slides. The only water slides for them, I believe on some of them it actually has you sitting water slides over the foil stickers, so you might want to get some paint and paint in those details. So yeah, I guess it's just the 36 set, which I unfortunately don't have because nobody ordered it. That came with water slides, so I'm guessing they just printed a few more for these custom sets. But yeah, they're pretty cool. You get yourself a couple extra Maganacs. You've got yourself 4 custom Maganacs. Sandrock's coming up soon, the HG Sandrock. Make yourself a nice diorama or display of collection. MG Lydo Wolf's Gym Sniper 2. So this is straight up recolor of the retail Gym Sniper 2. The box is a little bit bigger because there are replicated runners for this kit in order to get the correct color separation on it. Otherwise it is pretty much identical aside from the inclusion of some water slide decals here at the bottom. But yeah, so this is again another entry in the Ace Pilot log line. The other cool thing I noticed with the box art here is you've got the Gym Command space type, which is also Ace Pilot log. It's also in the exact same pose as it is, or as it appears on that box art. So I thought it was cool that those were linked up. Yeah, cool kit. Just recolored it. HG Gustav Karl Gihren's Greed version. So, another cool thing about this box is you see the Gihren's Greed marking on it. That's the same case with the other P Bandai kits. So the MG Casvall's Gundam 3.0, and I believe the Jan Krieger also had that on it. So aside from being a recolor of the thick Gustav Karl, this has some minor changes to it. The head design is slightly different. It features a single Vulcan instead of the twin Vulcans on the side. And then the shoulder design is slightly different. The shield attaches to the shoulder on this kit rather than the backpack, which makes it a little bit more flexible in how you want to pose it. Yeah, otherwise the plastic colour, not massively different, not massively popular, but it's there. Gustav Karl is still a really cool design, and I guess we should see one from Hathaway's Flash, but I didn't notice anything that made this stick out to show that was indeed in the works. But yeah, Gustav Karl. HG Gundam Marine type Gundiver. So this is a reissue. In this case, it's a copy of the local type set up for the Gundiver variation. So this is an incredibly popular kit. Prices started going up very high in terms of spiking because of its popularity as a Premium Bandai kit. Not the best in terms of stickers, but the design, especially because it's built on the local type, which is totally a solid kit. This is another great Premium Bandai kit, so it's really great that they reissued that one. I have it for sale. If you're interested in this thing, I definitely recommend checking out my store because I have them in stock and available, and some more coming in the future. So yeah, cool kit. Please check it out. Gundiver. HG Prototype Goof Mobility Demonstrator in sand and blue colors. So these are just color variations of each other, which are variations of the retail, the origin Prototype Goof Tactical Demonstrator. These ones have hands, and they also have a shield on them. So minor variation in parts. I think these versions are cooler than the retail one. Unfortunately, stickers on it, but if you buy one of the appropriate GD sheets, you can get some of these decals to mark it up instead. Something like the 2 for the shield, you'll have to mask in if you want to paint that up. These are solid kits. Origin kits are all solid. Also has a machine gun from the local type, or the Bugu that we're going to see in a sec. But yeah. What else to say? Those were reissued just recently. I have them available, so please check them out. Prototype Goof. HG Bugu. So, unlike that kit, this is pretty much a straight up recolor of the retail kit. So in retail you have the rumba roll, the blue one. This is just an orange one. Orange, same sort of weapons available for it. Booger is a really cool design. Its mono eye is actually linked to its neck and cogged. So when you turn the head, the mono eye will also rotate with that, which is really cool. Yeah, otherwise it's a super solid kit, possibly not the most popular, but, and it's just a recolor, so nothing too remarkable in that regards, but it's there if you want it. HG Emergency Escape Pod Primrose. So, continuing on with Advance of Zeta, we have the Primrose. Now, unfortunately, this isn't like the Hoodoo and the Hazels that we saw before. This, unfortunately, only comes with stickers. However, there's only minor things. Those markings are on the water slide sheets for the Hazels. Well, the P Bandai Hazels anyway, or if you can get GD35 somehow, then that's also there as an option. So this has the Primrose cabinet. Now, as of the time of recording this, there is an announcement of the Hoodoo 2. That also contains a Primrose cannon, or 2 Primrose cannons with it. So, depending on what Advanced Zeta custom you want to build, you may or may not want this or the Hoodoo 2. Other critical thing here is what I noticed is that there's specific switching here on this, and this is where there's a color changing switch. So you got these color blocking gates here, normally how they separate the plastic out into different colors you see here. This is all in one color, but these gates still exist here, and then they have switching to switch it over depending on which side of this gate they want. This pretty much tells me that they're planning on doing a combat deployment colors of the Primrose as well. Another weird thing is this also had a flyer from the Gundam base in it. I don't know why. But yeah, so this, you have a number of variations that are possible with this kit. So you can either build, combine it with the Hazel 2 backpack, or Hoodoo to make, and a second Primrose to build certain support craft. Otherwise, you can get yourself a Hazel, an Advanced Hazel, or just an Advanced Hazel if you want to paint. And then the Hazel 2 for the backpack. That's the retail Hazel 2, not the P Bandai TR6 one, so the TR1 one. and that'll allow you to build the TR1 Ausla, which is a really cool custom kit. Oh, you need a Hoodoo as well for if you want the blade rifle. But yeah, that's a really cool custom kit. So people that are a fan of Lydo out there, and I know there's plenty of you, this is really awesome. Primrose cannon is also useful for various customs if you want it for something like the HGAC 2 that uses the HGAC arms and the Marasai legs. There's a Primrose cannon for you. You also need the multi-arm from a Shrairu, but yeah, cool kit. So coming up next month we have the MG Crossbone X0 version KA. So this is the final of the Crossbone version KAs. So we've seen the X1, X1 Kai, X1 full cloth, and X2, X2 custom, and X3. Finally seeing the X0, which rounds out everything, since we're now moving on to the RGs. So I fully anticipate, 9 months after that release, that we'll start seeing variations of the Crossbone also come out. Whether they fall into the retail or P Bandai category, we'll have to see about that. But they'll definitely be coming. In the meantime, we have the X0 to tide us over. We also have the MG Turn A and Turn X nanoskin version. So these are sort of a glossy version or pearl versions of the Turn A and Turn X in a single box, so it's quite large, EMS only on that. They do come with water slides for those funky nanoskin markings, so that's pretty cool. We also have the RG Sazabi special coating. So that's the Sazabi, it's undegated, which is really nice, and then it's got the Bandai special plating coating over it that makes it look really jazzed up. Unfortunate thing about that kit is, from what I've seen, it only has stickers with it. So RG Tallgeese titanium version, water slides, RG Sazabi special coating, stickers. I hope they release a GD sheet for the Sazabi soon. They should, because they're getting bootlegged to hell in the meantime. We also have the much anticipated MG F90 Gundam F90. So this is going to be the base of a number of mission packs. It's going to be available for quite some time. You may want to pick up multiples of it so you can display multiple different mission packs. We'll see how that comes out, or if you want to play dress up dollies with it, then I guess you can buy one to show normally and another one to change around. So in terms of that, we have the ENS mission packs coming up next month. So it's in like an EWAC version and a strike version with shoulder cannons on it. So those are both possible with that set, which contains the 2 packs in it. I believe there's an F and S, or F and M, sorry, F and M coming up in the future. That's been announced. There's no release date given to it, but it should be there on the site soon. We have a HGUC Kai from Gundam Zeta, so if you want something to transport your Hyakushiki or DJ or Gundam Mark II or Gyms or Gym 2s around, that's there for you. It's quite a large bit of plastic, I noticed, so its price tag is not expensive, but it might be a little bit big on the box. I'm not sure exactly yet. We also have the HG Mega Bazooka launcher for Conroy's Jigen, along with Conroy's Jigen, that's also been reissued for that. So it's a Mega Bazooka launcher for the Hyakushiki, the P Bandai, for that kit with the tripod, so you can set it up for Conroy from the scene in Gundam Unicorn. Finally, and I know that doesn't concern most of you, we also have the Scope Dog Gregoire, I believe, from Votoms. The Votom kits are really well put together. Not super popular, but if it's something you even have a passing interest in, I definitely recommend checking them because they are really well molded. But yeah, that's coming next month. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in any of this, anything that's coming up, anything from prior months, please check out my eBay store, link in the description. Remember to leave a like because it helps. Please subscribe to keep up to date with upcoming P Bandai releases and anything else that I can get posted. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.